civic order.
I saw your paper this morning, so it's come. Any arrests?
All but one of them has been found.
The bomb thrower?
Unidentified.
The trial?
Commences.
You've a job.
Appointed.
And a jury?
Within the week.
The penalty?
Dead.
The foreign newspapers?
Smashed.
The union leaders?
Arrested or in hiding.
The police?
They've cleared the streets.
The strikes?
Broken.
My congratulations. Public order has been restored.
A tale of two men. Hi, Jack. Hello, Peggy.
Mr. School.
Elijah.
I read in McCormick's paper this morning that soldier Field hired shot dead at the Haymarket yesterday, and a wife and 2 children left to weep.
They say there is no war, yet we live each day as soldiers.
They say Astor's passed on and the financial community mourns. But he left a sizable legacy.
Yes, yes.
That soldier had a father. He told me his story.
I saw the ambassador today and he told me the life of a king.
I'll tell you the tale of that soldier's father.
I'll tell you that king's story. They celebrate the day that he was born.
The cold wind did blow.
The day that he was baptized.
The soldier stood in the snow.
The day of his coronation.
They threw him half a crown.
The day he took a wife.
They drove him from the town.
The king who on the lowland was
The ice and snow.
a tale of a soldier king.
Let the cold winds blow.
The year of his kindness.
The people had no shoes.
The year of his grace.
The people had no clothes.
The year he went to war.
That soldier lost his head.
The year of his victory.
Went on the roads to bed.
The king who on the lowland was
The ice and snow.
a tale of a soldier king.
Let the cold winds blow.
The year his son was born.
He lived in the dark.
The day he died in bed.
They hung that soldier in a park.
The king who on the lowland was
The ice and snow.
a tale of a soldier king.
Let the cold winds blow.
The king who on the lowland was
The ice and snow.
a tale of a soldier king.
Blow.
That was a sad tale, Elijah.
Aye.
Marvelous story, Mr. Field.
Listening.
Mr. Scoons, Mr. Scoons, it's so rare that we talk. The trial takes up all my time. It's bad business. Our future is not in the sale of rope.
Yes, Mr. Field.
These are bloody times, Mr. Scoons, but they'll be forgotten, mark my words. We'll put these times behind us. We must think of the future. The working man must be educated to the arts, painting, literature. The theater, Mr. Scoons, they endure. They are a real monument. It's not what's done, Mr. Scoons. It's what men remember. Yes, Mr. Scoons?
Yes, Mr. Field.
I'll build a great museum here one day. No need for trials when the working man's been educated, Mr. Scoons.
Yes, Mr. Field.
McCormick blundered with the trial. He loses the public sympathy and his shares fall. That's the one thing we need fear, Mr. Scoons. Public opinion.
Yes, Mr. Field.
I've had my eye on you, Mr. Scoons. It seems that you've a way with the working men. You see, I lack the common touch. They say you even speak a bit of German, eh, Mr. Scoons?
A bit.
Do you have friends among the working men, Mr. Scoons?
I keep my distance.
Very wise of you. Very wise indeed. But you can go among them. Should you hear anything of this Red Molly, a word or two, be a great help, you see.
Yes, Mr. Field.
Mr. Scoons, you've a great future here. My door is always open to you. You will remember that, won't you, Mr. Scoons?
Every price has its man.
Excuse me, mister. Have you a light for the cigar?
I believe I do. Joe Fleisch.
At your service, Mr. Scoons.
I'd heard Molly was here.
She's wherever she's needed. We hear you're working for Field.
A man does what he has to, Joe. The rope rules now, and I'll live under it.
Gould has the guard out from Colorado to Ohio looking for Molly.
They'll never take her.
If they do, there's others will go with her.
I see what you mean.
Field and McCormick have agents all over the city looking for her.
But how can they find what's never been seen, huh?
They'll need help.
No working man would betray her.
Field says every man has his price.
Oh. You think Field's sweatshops make my bed?
There's more at stake than what I think.
There's a cold wind just now, Joe. McCormick's newspaper offers the jurors a price for the lives of the working men on trial.
Think of what he'd give for Molly. It's getting late. Be at Jack Hate's saloon tonight.
I'll be there.
And Mr. Scoons, come alone. You were among the hunters, then the hunted came. Still the night as dark as when the hunt began. Nights as quiet, stone still stone, and the wind is cold as when you hunted alone. And when the hunt is ended, it can begin again. Those who once were hunters may be remembered then. Once among the hunters, then the hunted came. Still the night is dark as when the hunt began. Still the winds as cold as when the hunt began.
The sailors, farewell.
Have you come to have a drink with an old shipmate who once saved your life?
Jack! I saw Joe Fleisch tonight.
I know. Molly's here for sure. Elijah, do they know you're working for Field?
They know.
Once they can protect you, but the day they hang the working men, you're marked.
Aye.
The streets seem quiet now, but you still must walk them.
In Zanzibar, it was every man for himself.
Ah, but in these dark cities, no man goes it alone.
Molly's out there waiting for me.
You helped him once.
Yes, but you pay a price to help in this world.
And you're tempted to help them again. Help them or repent and be damned.
I'm running out of time, Jack.
6 dead at McCormick's plant. The workers waiting to hang for us for 8 hours. The strikers, they rally. The time has come.
There's a freighter in the harbor, and she's bound for Kathmandu, huh? She sails tonight.
Ah, those dark cities where you're bound, there's a red flag at all of them now. The coastal trade we knew is gone, and the mates that wouldn't believe us. They're all swinging in the sea breeze.
Kincaid's cannon made him a financier. Blew us out of the water. Drove us here.
Times have changed. You must change with them. Wherever you go, Molly, and a red flag won't be far behind. They'll always find you. Elijah, you must stay.
And you?
I'd help them if I could.
It's goodbye, Jack.
Don't forget your mates. Keep the gale to your back.
Told me halfway around the world.
Last of my old mates gone. Goodbye.